My challenge to you is to innovate. Create something new or add to what you already do. Huge innovative changes are acceptable, but that doesn't have to be your focus. As Encyclopedia Brown says, no case too small. Or as my colleague's track coach used to say, just do something. And innovation is not about reinventing the wheel, it's about vulcanizing the rubber so we get a better tire. Reminds me of that BASF commercial from way back in my first year of teaching. We don't make the cooler, we make it cooler. That's innovation. Of course, I'm not talking about just adding a new tech tool or just putting a picture on an old worksheet. Just is a four-letter word. I'm talking about a change in our mindsets, a change to looking at our worlds as an opportunity to innovate. I'm talking about how we approach everything we do and thinking about how to do it better. It's about innovating to improve. It's about the next iteration of everything we already are doing. It's constantly asking ourselves, how can I make something work here? How can I make this better? New is not always better, but better is always better, so we should ask. We should ask the question and be open to the answers and be open to the possibilities. We should be open to the wild, imaginative experiences that we can create if we allow ourselves to innovate. And then, like the president on that show The West Wing would say, what's next? Whatever we do, it may go wrong. It may be wrong, but we must give ourselves the license to try. Hey, if you need me to do it, I will. I give you license to innovate. When Desmond Tutu wanted to chat face-to-face with the Dalai Lama for his birthday, they were faced with the seemingly insurmountable hurdle of the Chinese government keeping the birthday boy in captivity. So they innovated and had a Google Hangout. It's good enough for the Dalai Lama. It's good enough for me. Let's innovate. When my students wanted to contribute to the food drive, but they had neither the desire or the ability to go to the store to purchase and bring non-perishable food items, we innovated. I asked, what if you give me 75 cents and I go to the store? In just a few days, we collected 176 food items, the most in only 24 were cans that students brought. The rest was money they contributed to the cause. Innovation for a cause. When I realized that my students were creating projects with poster board and glue sticks that had no real application beyond the four walls of our classroom, I challenged them to do something that was more transferable. They thought posters were fine. Another four-letter word, by the way. Until I told them to go ask an adult when the last time was that they made a poster. When I was in school, was the answer. Let's innovate and make something that can be transferred, useful, and practical. Students started shifting to using things like PictoCharts, S'more, and Canva to create their new digital posters. A new skill was added to their arsenal, a new opportunity to make something useful for themselves. What if they used that new skill to make a visual resume for themselves that could be shared by copying and pasting a link? Copy, paste into that blank space in the application